everyone, my name is Jess. I'm a Client Success Director here at Adswerve. I'm really excited to be walking you through the evolution of live sports today and how to easily activate on live sports via DV360. So let's dive in. So eMarketer forecasts that 164.7 million people, which is nearly half of the US population, will watch live sports events in 2026, resulting in that record-breaking trillion-dollar number. It's a slam dunk year for sports, no pun intended, but the old way of buying upfront broadcast packages won't get you to the end zone. Audiences are watching games and sports content across multiple screens and platforms. And you can now buy more inventory programmatically than ever before. To keep up with this massive demand, DV360, or Google's demand-side platform, rolled out game-changing biddable live sports updates. You can now combine Google's powerful audience signals directly with premium live sports inventory, like NBC's massive sports lineups. And with DV360, you can reach the fans on the big screen and then immediately catch them when they're scrolling on YouTube. DV360's cross-device frequency caps use household-level signals to prevent ad fatigue, ensuring your budget extends to new viewers. The ability to frequency cap across your third-party CTV buys makes your dollar go further and ultimately increases your return on ad spend. Lastly, cross-device conversions powered by Google AI is a huge update. This connects the dots between a CTV impression in the living room and a purchase on a laptop or phone. So marketers get visibility into campaign ROI at no extra cost. Even with all of these really cool and important updates, activating live sports doesn't have to be complicated. With DV360's new redesigned marketplace, activating on curated live sports packages takes just a few clicks. You choose the bundle, hit apply, and your live sports line items are ready to bid. Let's dive into the UI and see how easy this actually is. So here within DV360, within the My Inventory tab, you'll find the marketplace. This has been rebranded this year, and you can now easily activate on live sports inventory and some of the most popular content of the day. So here you can see we're really highlighting the MLB 2006 season. They'll show you the different packages that are available via different vendors like Disney and some of the major CTV providers. And you could actually bulk assign these to your line items and start spending on these packages immediately. So really easy to activate, or you can pick and choose which deals fit your needs best. If you keep scrolling within the DV360 marketplace, you'll see additional options. Some non-sports related, but they do have a lot of sports related content in addition to that MLB packages up at the top. You'll see you can reach sports and fitness enthusiasts. It'll also indicate which packages are live sports within the naming convention. So really easy to activate on those live sports bundles as well as complementary content. Along with those curated sports bundles, you also have access to YouTube TV within DV360. YouTube has ranked #1 in US CTV for 2 consecutive years, and DV360 is the only DSP that allows you to purchase YouTube inventory programmatically. The best part is you can forecast and reserve YouTube TV inventory, including live sports, directly in DV360 without any of the back and forth of negotiations or working with outside or external teams. You also gain programmatic access to NFL Sunday Ticket through the YouTube TV NFL lineup, plus access to additional streaming games throughout the season via network partners like ESPN and the NFL networks. In addition to this live content through YouTube, you also get access to supplementary NFL and creator content, rounding out your sports strategy. Let's see how the instant reserve tool works in real time. So we're going to jump back into the DV360 marketplace where you'll find the instant deals section, which houses the tool to forecast and reserve YouTube select inventory, including YouTube TV. So if we scroll past the MLB curated packages that we saw before, you'll see this create an instant deal section, and you'll have this YouTube tile. If you're in DV360 and you don't see this tile, definitely reach out to your CSM or your Adswerve team, and we'll be able to get you access. So now once you're in the YouTube Instant Deal workflow, it's a pretty simple process. You fill out the information required, but there are a few nuances to ensure you are dialing in on that YouTube TV live sports inventory specifically. So we will walk through that. So you will want to go ahead and give your deal a name. You do have the option to choose guaranteed or non-guaranteed inventory. Non-guaranteed is in beta. It has been from the beginning of this year. So you now have that option. You'll put in an advertiser and a campaign you want to tie the deal to. And then for YouTube TV specifically, you'll want to select in-stream ads, and you will want to choose a non-skippable format and the duration that best matches your creative. Once you have all of that information in, it will unlock some additional fields within this instant reserve tool. So you will also have the ability to select your targeting. For YouTube TV specifically, it is just US inventory. So from a geo-targeting perspective, you'll want to make sure you're at least targeting the United States. You can get more granular, but you will want to make sure that at the minimum, you have that US targeting applied. You'll also want to make sure that you're just targeting connected TV as a device. Lastly, you'll want to make sure you're dialing in on just that YouTube inventory if that is your intent. You can select YouTube as your inventory source. You'll then have the option to input your flight dates and your budget. And then you will have the option to add your ad group targeting, which this is the area where you'll actually dial in to the live sports inventory that you want. So within the placement keywords and categories, you'll select the YouTube Select lineup. That is the lineup for live sports inventory. And that's going to be the YouTube TV sports lineup. And you'll want to make sure that's the one you're targeting, that we're really dialing in on that live inventory. There, once you have all of the necessary fields filled out, you will be able to generate a forecast. So from here, once you have all those details in again, you will see your fixed CPM if you were doing a guaranteed deal, your estimated impressions, your potential billable cost, and your budget and your flight dates. From here, you have the option to accept and reserve that quote. And from there, you're locked in. You are buying that live sports inventory at that fixed CPM, and you will go live on your launch date. You could also hold the quote for 2 weeks. So if you are getting your creative ready or you need a little bit more time before you activate, you can preserve this quote so your fixed CPM won't change for 2 weeks. After those 2 weeks, if the deal is not accepted, that inventory will be released and you will go through this process again for another forecast. But once you get to this page, you have the option to activate or hold. Okay. Now, YouTube TV isn't the only way to buy live sports. As we know, people are watching sports across many different platforms and also devices. Adswerve also recently began reselling the Amazon DSP. In addition to all the great Prime content you get with Amazon, if you're working with Adswerve and Amazon, you also gain access to NBA League Pass, which provides out-of-market fans with access to live on-demand games throughout the season. If you are interested in NBA League Pass or Amazon in general, again, please reach out to your Adswerve team and we'd be more than happy to help. Now, live sports are really exciting, but one of the biggest mistakes a marketer can make is ignoring what happens around the game. The sports podcasts, the highlights, the pre and post game analysis, and creator recaps are all important to sports lovers. The super fan following a sports podcast all season is completely different than a very highly engaged user compared to someone who just tunes into the big game. Fans' identity live in the ecosystem between the games. So for example, YouTube sees 16 million weekly NFL viewers, and NFL-related views exploded by 250% over the last few years. Crucially, 82% of young sports fans turn to YouTube weekly for sports content. So buying that shoulder content means you join a continuous conversation rather than just buying a single moment. Adswerve is also working with a number of supply-side partners and major SSPs to provide our clients with pre-negotiated, ready-to-activate sports deals. We have some of these ready to go in your DV360 seat. So let me show you where those live as well. Adswerve is working with our partners at Curated to curate live sports bundles for our clients. As just one example of the partners that we are working with. So you'll see here we have NFL curated deals, as well as a live sports deal already living in DV360 for our current DV360 clients. So these are ready for our clients to activate on. We also can do custom packages with a lot of our partners. So if there is live sports inventory or specific sports or games you're interested in, don't hesitate to reach out. 2026 has been a banner year for sports, but this trend is not ending. We have so much to look forward to in 2027. You'll see kind of the major sporting events laid out for the rest of the year and into next year. So if you are interested in any of these specifically, reach out and we're happy to work with our partners or look to see what's available from a YouTube TV perspective to get you locked in for this inventory. Please reach out to your Adswerve team to learn more about this and how you can align your brand with these exciting events. The best is yet to come. And please stay tuned for more exciting content from Adswerve.